you have any gloves in extra small? Wait a minute. Well, you look familiar. I guess it's time. A gentleman falls rather than flies. As you catch sight of Nashu, you cannot help but wonder if you are about to have a bad time. I mean, if there are skeletons involved, probably. Well, I'll be. Throat garrote in the flesh. A pleasure to see you again. Wait, is this what they call serendipity? It is, isn't it? That settles it. You've got to help me find the inspector. What? Cool, I was hoping you'd silently agree. So, I've been trying to calculate the trajectory the inspector took when he was catapulted into the sky again. I've triple-checked my figures and include blah. I kinged him for the ability to speak properly for one text box, and concluded that he must have landed somewhere here in Ishgard. Unfortunately, the investigation hasn't been proceeding as smoothly as I'd hoped. But now that you're here, we're sure to make some progress. Come, let us speak with the merchants here and see if anyone hasn't had dealings with a gentlemanly Highlander. I'm about to get roped into some wacky stuff, aren't I? So anyway, let's forget about the gloves. Hey, you, seen a gentlemanly Highlander? My apologies, but I cannot say I've had dealings with the man you describe. I pray you never do. Good evening to you, sir. Oh, are you looking for someone? A gentlemanly Highlander, I know not this man of whom you speak, but mayhap Mistress Elise does? Elise? There are some names that I cannot pronounce. Almost all of them are Rogadan. She is well acquainted with rather a lot of merchants and noblemen. I've sold my fair share of goods to Highlander adventurers, but I'd not describe such clients as particularly gentlemanly, I'm afraid. Oh, that's a relief. Why the hell are you here? As ever, a warm welcome to you, sir. How may I be of service? Seen a gentlemanly Highlander about? A gentlemanly Highlander, you say? Well, now that I think of it, I have heard tell of a foreigner who may be the man of whom you speak. Begging your pardons, miss, but did you say you know Inspector Hildibrand? An acquaintance of yours, I presume? I do not know his name, only that he is here by invitation of our Lord Edmont, or so it is rumored. Surely, as a ward of House Fortom, it would be trifling matter to go and ask after him at the manor. I knew it was serendipity, to Fortom's manor. I can't believe I'm getting roped into antics again. You know, for a Lalafell, I can jump pretty high, proportionally speaking. Well met, Master Garrote. Do you require assistance?
Have you seen a gentlemanly, Highlander?
Aye, it is as you say. At this time, Lord Edmont is entertaining a foreign guest. Huzzah! We've found the inspector! If I'm not mistaken, their meeting should be ending shortly. If you like, you may retire to the gazebo and wait for our guest to depart. A gazebo? Aren't those dangerous? Do you know what a gazebo is? Then again, you seem a responsible sort. Not like to let a wild gazebo run amok. Very well, we humbly accept your offer. And if it wakes up, I'll have you there to protect me. Just smile and nod and it'll be over soon. With what powerful magics did they tame this dread fiend? The hell do you think a gazebo is? That must be Inspector Hildibrand. I cannot well imagine how arduous your journey must have been. Truth be told, I found the brisk Cothard air to be rather invigorating. It stimulates the body and mind both. A welcome benefit. When one must discuss matters of commerce, I dare say we would not have accomplished so much otherwise. There you are, Inspector. I've been looking all over for you. I say, who do I see before me? Not one, but two of my beloved son's faithful companions. My favorite, Manderville. Lord God, but I thought... Have you seen Hildibrand anywhere? Hildy? In Ishgard? This is the first I've heard of it. Aha! I found you at last, heretic! The hell? Yes, you, the hulking brute with mad gleam in his eye. Your brazen heresy is plain for all to see. Surrender yourself to the Inquisition at once. I beg your pardon? This man is an Uldan merchant here at the behest of House for Tom. Such baseless accusations will not be tolerated. A guest of House for Tom? Then he couldn't possibly... Oh, there are those two wards but they were acquitted of all charges in trial by combat. And if he demands the right to... Then I would personally have to... Oh, dear. 1,000 apologies, good sir. I spoke out of turn. I'm Sir, and as you may have guessed, I'm an inquisitor who's been charged with investigating reports of a rather suspicious and possibly heretical individual.
Ho, a heretic, you say? One who bears a passing resemblance to me?
I, a man rather muscular, wearing dark garments and acquitting himself into somewhat gentlemanly fashion, as some might say. This heretic sounds like the spitting image of Inspector Hildibrand. Could it be a fan? Say again, you're acquainted with such a man?
Sadly.
I see, and the man you're looking for is Lord Galbert's son. It would seem our investigations may be connected. So, I put you to a proposal. The first reported sightings of the heretic I am tracking came from Falcon's Nest. Mayhap we should journey there together? It is, after all, possible that we are seeking the self-same individual. So, and if he is innocent, it would be best if you were present when I apprehend him, that we might resolve this matter without incident. I say we go with him, Throat. This looks to be our best lead yet.
Then I shall accompany you all. It has been far too long since I laid eyes on my beloved son, and if there's a chance we might be reunited, I should be glad to seize it.
Then it is settled. We leave for Falcon's Nest at once. I just realized Godbert's not wearing pants under that coat. Oh, no sense teleporting if you're in the area right next to where you need to go. Any way to save Gil, I guess. Where am I going? Ah, yeah, I was right. He's not wearing shorts. Or he's not wearing pants. He's wearing very tight shorts, though. Accentuates his godliness, I guess. Master Geralt, are these your traveling companions? Sadly. Can you tell us if you've seen a gentlemanly Highlander anywhere? A mysterious muscular vagabond. Ah, yes. Patrol sighted him lurking near the Dust Vigil. Thinking he might be a lost traveler, they called out to him, but rather than approach, he fled. Quite frankly, I'm surprised he bothered to come all this way. That sighting barely warranted mention in my report. Aha! The unmistakable scent of heresy!
You keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
Ah, terribly sorry. Old habit I picked up from my mentor. I know. I will not rush to judgment as before. Still, as much as I hope you find your missing inspector, I must confess some small desire that we instead unearth a lingering pocket of heresy. Of late, there have been virtually no confirmed instances of heretical misdeeds. It's gotten so bad that some are speculating our funding may be reduced, or worse, that the Inquisition's operations might come under review. That is why, Halone is my witness, I will find and bring a heretic to justice and prove that our order still has value in these uncertain times. Yes, I understand you have your reasons, but whether or not this vagabond was a heretic remains to be seen. Still, if you're upset upon your course, you might begin your search near the Dust Vigil. An excellent suggestion, Sir Redwald. Should we succeed in our endeavor, rest assured you will share in the glory. The hunt continues, onward to the Dust Vigil. I'm told that the region is especially cold, so do not forget to dress appropriately for the weather. So, based on what we've seen with Godbert before, I will give you 2 guesses as to what he's gonna dress like, although you're probably only gonna need 1. I trust you are managing. Good. It would be a shame if we had to turn back now. Look, it's frozen. Wait, does that mean the fish are frozen too? Yeah, I thought as much. This land has a beauty all of its own, don't you think? A pity my dear wife isn't here to enjoy it. Fury, take me, it's freezing. Bah, this is a waste of time. No living thing could survive in this god's-forsaken wasteland. Over there, look, someone's coming from the vigil. Inspector, is that you? Ah, well, looks like he's taking up oh, never mind.
As I live and breathe, of all the places to be reunited with Master Zombiebrand's compatriots, how fare you all this fine evening?
Hawk, a heretic raised from the dead by his brother's unholy magics! He's not a heretic, he's one of the gentle dead men. What brings you so far from Ulda, good sir?
Well, as you know, ours is a rather lonely existence, so when we heard rumors of an abandoned fortress held by zombies, we were delighted. I was chosen to serve as emissary and set out immediately. Alas, it seems my efforts were for naught.
We never know this guy's name, do we? I'm gonna call him Bob.
Truly, every last one dead. That is to say, irrevocably dead. If it was necessary, then so be it. Still, after coming all this way, it is more than a little disappointing, you understand.
Then my calculations were wrong. The inspector didn't land in Kurthus.
Now, do not fret so. If it is our overlord you seek, then you are in luck. As the founder of the Gentle Dead Men, our fates and our ether are inextricably entwined. In fact, I can feel it calling to me now.
Truly, good sir, you could guide us to Inspector Hildibrand.
As surely as my rotting nose can lead me to fresh brains. Follow me, my friends.
He looks so confused right now.
One must remain vigilant for heresy, for it can manifest in myriad ways. 'Tis a vile insidious sickness which must needs be burned out ere the infection take hold. Surely zombification would qualify, yes?
Confound it, they've left us behind! Oh, good. I don't have to go anywhere to get the next quest. Don't call it a comeback. Seer's look of utter confusion is one you know all too well.
Who do they think they are commandeering this investigation and employing a zombie as a bloodhound? It beggars belief. We must regain control of the situation with me throat.
Oh, trust me. You're not regaining control of the situation.
Sicknesses wont to fester and spread, yes? Is it truly safe to consort with this man?
Honestly, he's probably one of the more trustworthy members of this troop that we've gathered so far.
Simply basking in this magnificent scenery fills me with inspiration. Hold a moment, my friends. I must needs concentrate. Master Zombiebrand is indeed nearby, but there's also something else, mayhap a powerful magic confounding my senses. I can guide you no further. We must needs split up and search the area. Now see here. These wastes are infested with wild beasts, and you would have us split up?
Throat can handle himself, true, but you've clearly no reason to fear death, but what of Mistress Nashu?
Aha, I take your meaning. My good zombie throat, pray see to the lady's protection. Inquisitor Seer, would you care to take the lead?
Come on, you two. The inspector's out there somewhere.
Ah, those sculpted legs clad in gentlemanly trousers. I know them.
Wait, what? Oh. Oh, no. I think we found him.
Look, Throat, that's got to be the inspector. And he's surrounded by giant, fluffy, man-shaped gazebos.
Nay, my lady, they are not mere gazebos. Note their regal bearing. They are gentlemen gazebos.
Not you two. Oh, God, not you two.
Fearsome yet fastidious foes who would surely tear me rotting limb from rotting limb. Only Throat can save Master Zombiebrand now.
Alright, how the hell do I play ninja again? Oh, really? Well, at least I can take you out. Alright, so I think it goes one, bop, bop. I did the wrong one. That's it. Those guys were surprisingly easy. Well, here we go. The look on my character's face.
Inspector, can you hear me? We've been looking all over for you. Oh, but this just won't do. We've got to get you out of there before you catch cold. Quickly, grab the middle leg.
What do you mean by middle leg?
Up and at them. Everyone is waiting for you.
Forgive me. If I pull any harder, my arms are like to tear.
Ah, there you are. We heard shouting. Have you perchance found something? Fury, take me. Is that my heretic? Confound it, I wanted him alive. Inspector Hildibrand is definitely not a heretic, and he's probably not dead either. He's just hibernating, like last time.
Hildy ever was a late riser. Fear not, my wife and I had our ways of waking him.
You might want to start backing away too. Oh, God. Well, there's always learning the hard way.
Hildibrand Hillador Maximilian Mandeville, you will get up! Right this instant!
Oh, God, you made it worse.
Was it the Mandeville Meteor Strike or the Mandeville Meteor Drive?
Maybe Julian was right. Trying to name everything only leads to needless confusion. One more time, then. Out you go!
Wait, that wasn't there before.
Splendidly suplexed, Lord Godbert.
Where am I? The snowy wastelands of Kurthus. And who are these people I see before me? Ah, but of course, who else would venture into his inhospitable climes and wake me from slumber sweet but my beloved fans?
Why do I feel as though I've stepped through a portal into an alternate reality unbound by the laws of logic? Welcome to the Hildibrand quest lines. Make yourself comfortable, and I hope you try to enjoy your stay. You get used to it after a few quest lines.
What is that? A mammoth? Where did it come from?
Oh, that? When my father drove me into the earth, I found it buried beneath the snow.
Little Lalafella girl, how adorable.
Nashu, please, note the firm muscular legs, not unlike my own. 'Tis clearly a Lalafellan boy.
I'm right here, you know. You could use me as a I don't think any of them ever seen a mammoth before.
Now that you mention it, I suppose these features are rather masculine.
You two cannot possibly be serious.
I am the very soul of seriousness, good sir, especially in matters of deduction. This is undoubtedly a young boy who, much like myself, fell into a deep slumber upon being buried beneath the snow. Now then, let us gently wake him from and ascertain his identity.
Flashing light warning.
There, that ought to do it.
What is this place? Who am I?
Oh, God, that face. Oh, God. All right, there we go. Anyway.
'Tis not all in all creation that cannot be repaired with a little tender love and care.
Surely there is a perfectly logical explanation for all this. I can assure you, in these situations, there just isn't. Try not to find reason.
Master Zombiebrand is alive and full of beans. It's a miracle.
Inspector Hildibrand's back, and he's brought a friend.
I remember nothing.
Would seem that although Father's ardent gentle ministration served to restore this young boy to life, they also robbed him of his memory.
How did I get here? Who am I? Why can I not remember?
Do not worry, young man. Everything will be all right. Take it from me. I have lost my memory more times than I can even remember.
Then you can help me to remember.
Hearken to me now, for I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, do hereby swear to solve the mystery of the amnesiac hobbledehoy.
Did you just pull that word out of your butt or something?
Wonderful, wonderful. I'll get started on the batch of Nashu's delights.
Ah, effective as your explosives were in the past, I suspect that young Gigi lacks the hardy constitution required to survive such an approach.
Gigi, is that my name?
When you woke, you were muttering GGGG. I suspect the phrase may hold some significance for you. So, until such time we learn your real name, why not adopt it as a playful moniker?
But that's just the sound all mammoths make. What kind of imbecile goes and names a mammoth Gigi anyway? Gigi, I like this name. Thank you, kind sir. But how will this new name help me to remember who I am?
Patience, Gigi. This is only the beginning. Next, we will return to the city and see if we cannot find any who know who you are. Come along. Now that I know our overlord is safe and sound, I too must take my leave of you and return to my brothers. I dare say rigor mortis will set in if I remain here any longer. Bound for Thanalan, then allow me to accompany you. Julian will give me no end of trouble if I keep her waiting much longer, though perhaps she will forgive me once I tell her of Hildy's return.
This is rather a lot to digest, though you have to look of one accustomed to such happenings. In any case, regardless of Mistress Nashu's protestations, the inspector will not be granted access to the capital until we confirm that he's not a heretic. You have my word that he will be treated fairly. Oh, there's the shadowy figure. We are being watched. And honestly, he's probably going, what the hell did I just witness? Good, you're going to be the quest giver for all the remaining quests in this quest line. Fury, take me that man. Throat. I suppose you've heard the news, then. That Inspector Hildibrand was cleared of all suspicion and judged to be no more than an eccentric curiosity. If you're looking for him, good luck. I wanted to thank him for his cooperation, but as soon as the Temple Knights released him, he and his assistant ran off to gods know where with that mammoth in tow. As for my investigation, in spite of all the twists and turns, I managed to salvage a satisfactory result. As far as the Inquisition is concerned, the suspicious vagabond was not more than a zombie which wandered away from the Dusk Vigil, sickness which has since been purged. So it would seem that all is right with the world once more. For now, I have no doubt that the inspector will turn up again like a bad gill, and when he does, trouble's sure to follow. Seer, you're about to get a crash course in trouble. We'll have to see where all this leads us next time. For now, we're done. I hope you're ready, because we're in it for the long haul.